Good morning. Talk about running before you learn to walk. I'm trying live. I cannot read any comments or see what's going on because I don't have my glasses on. And yeah, if you're joining me, good morning. Hello from Canada. And I wanted to just let you know this topic is just me rambling. So, ladies, I'm talking to you. If you're over 50, and menopausal, perimenopausal, you're not happy with this second puberty of life, which is really horrible. Uh, I got you. I understand. I've been going through this. I went through a lot of these horrible things in my late 40s, and I've come through the other side, and I'm letting you know there's a life. It's okay after. It's not easy, but it's okay. So on TikTok, I go by Baba Linda. I know in some cultures, Baba means father or grandfather. In almost all the cultures, it means like a wise teacher. So in Ukrainian, it is grandmother, babusia, but in Canada, we usually just say Baba, which literally means old lady. So people from Ukraine find that a bit offensive when my grandkids call me Baba, Baba. It's like, hey, old lady, but it's loving to me. So yeah, and this is my grandson. So I am a grand family. Some parts of the world, they call it a skip generation family, literally meaning that you are the parent, basically, legal guardian, full time, 24/7, school runs, registering preschool, immunizations, medical appointments for your grandchildren. So if you look at it that way, that's my 4, 5, and 6. I have 3 children, adult children of my own that are in their 30s and late 20s. And as some of you may have experienced in your life yourself or through a friend, there's a lot of social, what's the politically correct way? Not social social dysregulation, and addictions and all kinds of crazy stuff going on in this world. So that has affected my family. And I've had my 3 grandchildren straight from the hospital. As soon as they were born, we were called and asked to provide a home, which we did with loving and open hearts. So this is my life. So if you're also a caregiver, invites me to co-host. I don't know what that means. If you are also a caregiver, could be for your parent. If you're in your 50s, you probably have parents in your that are in their 70s, 80s. This is also for you. This is very similar. As far as trying to have your own health and fitness routine, it's like people say, just put on some shoes, go for a walk. Okay, if you're a full-time caregiver, you laugh, you quietly laugh and then cry inside. It's like, you don't understand. I can't just go out my front door whenever I want. I have to pack up medications. We, in our case, deal with autism and many appointments and also many phone calls and things that I can't just take a phone call. I've got files of medical things, legal things. I need to almost be sitting at an office to take these phone calls. When specialists phone you, you have to do many calendars. You can't just be outside at a park and a train's going by and this. And if you don't take the call, who knows when they're going to call back. And a lot of these specialist phone calls are one way. They'll call you. You can't call them. So very similar to aging parents. I don't know if anyone's watching. Some people are watching. Oh my goodness. Hello from Canada, and welcome to my crazy life. And I'd like to be welcomed into yours. So hit a follow, and then I can see who also may be a caregiver in a similar situation. So grand families, skip a generation family. You could be an aunt or an uncle. I am mic'd, so I'm going to try to soften my voice. Here, let me have a sip of coffee. Good morning coffee to you. If you're a coffee lover, you're my people. So good. That's my little treasure in life. And there's nothing special in my coffee. It's just coffee. But this is if you're a caregiver, you understand. Little to have a sip of coffee and not have things going crazy around you, it's a blessing. So we're going to be all over the place today. Let's see how long Baba Linda can talk. So getting back to caregiving. So this is all for you. So if you're caregiving for your elderly parent, you cannot just simply go outside. They may not want to. If they're entering dementia, you are also dealing with, in a way, and I'm not trying to offend anyone, I'm just keeping it real, like a toddler. Like if they don't want to, it's not going to happen, or it's not going to be pleasant. Okay, I'm going to soften my tone again, soften my voice. So I fully understand. So again, I'm keeping it real. It's some of my language is going to be like, oh, that's crazy, a prison workout. But I do not feel like my life is a prison most of the time. There are times, but a prison in the most beautiful way, that I'm surrounded by constant love, constant reminders of how much I'm needed. I'm needed literally 24/7. As you can see, again, I just realized my hair and everything. I never think of these things because oftentimes I don't even leave the house, maybe for days at a time. So it's just not important when it comes to the care of others and caring for your grandkids. So yeah, that's the other thing too. You could have a small brief window where you could go out for a walk, and then you're just like looking in a mirror quick and you're like, oh gosh, I can't go out in public. This is not good, because you don't have time for yourself, for grooming yourself. I don't know if it's part menopause. I just turned 52 when my grandson was born. I literally, and this is going to sound gross, I lived in a ponytail so I wouldn't get hairs in him for a month something straight. No chance to wash my hair. If I was to wash my hair and have the water running, I can't hear what are my granddaughters doing. I can't hear if he needs me. So you just kind of go without. I took the ponytail out and a lot of hair came with it, like a lot of hair. So I'm working on eating more protein. I'm also very budget minded, budget friendly, because the kids have lots of needs, of course. So I eat lots of I found powdered brown rice protein is very affordable, and I can mix it in yogurt, mix it in many things. If you are experiencing similar, like it's not even so much hair loss, it's hair breakage. And especially if you're female, if you're some superstar male hairstylist, please, I'd love to hear from you too. But I think it's a female biological thing more so. And it's just literally snapping off, like it's just breaking. It could be from stress. Who knows? I'm stressed out, right? I'm stressed out. And yeah, I also wanted to talk to you. I want to share you one of my secret moves, because some people have been so kind to me in my community. People that see me in real life, they know I don't have a lot of time to do things for myself. I don't have like Botox or something. Oh my goodness. I would put the kids in extra swimming lessons before I spent any kind of money like that on frivolous things. Mobility. I really want to talk about mobility. At my third pregnancy, when I was 24, I weighed 250 pounds plus. It was not good. I peeked at my medical chart when I was in the hospital, and it said like a big highlight for bedding and the type of bed, and like a class 2 morbidly obese person. Invite me to co-host. I don't know how to do that. So that's pretty shocking, pretty scary. And then after I had the baby, like you can say, oh, that's a pregnancy, everyone gets big. My general weight was 225, 230. And I was also, even as a small child, I was born in 1974 in Canada. So usually your fancy clothes were from Sears. And Sears had always like the husky girl section, husky boy section. So if you know what I'm talking about, put a comment if you were one of these husky, big boned kids in your family, so kind and saying, oh, you're great. And, you're strong. You're very strong. And I am strong. I'm thankful for my big bones now. I have big wrists. I have very thick ankles. And, maybe that's a blessing. As you get older, I don't have to worry about my ankles breaking or my wrists, because they're pretty solid. Again, good morning if you're just joining. This is very scatterbrained all over the place. Welcome to Baba's Mind. So it's out there. It's out there. It's sleep deprived. Probably shouldn't be doing this, but I don't care. Okay. So yeah, being overweight almost all your life. And I really want to make a reel about this. I want to find an image. If you're Canadian and you grew up with this Canada Fitness test in elementary school, wow, I'm like trauma city. All these things you had to physically prove, like a flexed arm hang, how many sit-ups in a minute, how many push-ups, just humiliating for a big kid, humiliating. Everyone knew as soon as Linda got up to that bar, I was just going to like literally touch it and just touch the floor. Like it registered as a 0. It's very embarrassing and humiliating. And these are some of the things that, you know, they don't do in our society now. But I'm not going to say maybe they should still do it, but a modified version. I think if someone had intervened when I was a large child, instead of saying like, oh, but I like your eyes, you have pretty green eyes, every shape is beautiful, and it is, but an unhealthy shape is problematic. And if it is intervened with, I'm going to make dang sure that none of my grandkids have these similar weight issues and upper body strength. And, you know, even for just survival, you should be able to hold on to a cliff and at least give someone 30 seconds to come save you. If you can't even hold yourself for 30 seconds, that's problematic. Someone should have trained you more. And also, this is going to be another comment hit. I want to hear from the people that grew up as latchkey kids. And that's the other thing, emotional eating, when you grow up and food is your best friend and you come home and you put the TV on and watch reruns of Dukes of Hazzard that you taped on your VHS, and that's incredible. Facts of Life, Cheers, Growing Pains. I grew up with a lot of TV. I was raised by TV and how to use a microwave. Melted cheese on everything, absolutely everything. So if you know what I'm talking about, put in the comments. And I love my mother dearly. She provided, she worked very hard. And some people have to choose their battles. To her, she grew up from immigrant parents, so she's like first generation Canadian, and it was very important for her to provide financially and to have us in clothing that wasn't always used. And this was very important to her, and she had to work very, very hard and very long hours to do so. So, and also being raised by European immigrant parents, children are often not left to fend for themselves, but they're expected to have a lot of independence at a very young age. And I made tons of poor food choices, and she made sure the fridge was fully stocked with all my favorites and treats. And that's also been part of my problem during my entire life. And I'm trying now at 52, instead of just saying, hey, this is how my brain works. This is how I'm wired to crave these fatty, salty, savory. I can't even say I'm a savory person. I'm savory, I'm sweets, I'm everything, spicy. Food, when that's your best friend, your nanny, your TV partner, you have rituals of the way you eat, and it comforts you and makes you feel good. That's a very hard thing to break, but I'm learning to break it because I normally have mirrors in my house just from here up, especially when I was big. I didn't know what was going on from here down. And when I saw in a photo or two, and there's not a lot of photos of me being big, I can make, if you don't believe me also, please follow and like. I will make a video after. I'll dig out some photos, and they're hard to find because I'm 52, so they're not digital. Okay, like I have to go find the box and find the photos. And I'll share. It's pretty nasty. I look at them and it's like a totally different person. And I'm just gonna share something with you now. I'm about 150 pounds now, just from calorie deficit. I don't do these fancy, trendy things to my face, obviously. I don't do this medication. I hope this mic is working, or I'm just standing here being all silly. So yeah, I'm like 150 now. I don't have a fancy wardrobe, but I want to show you all this time too. I could have been going in a deep squat. This is one of the things I wanted to share with you. Simple movements, part of my prison workout. And I just say that because I can't leave the house when I want. I can't, some people buy like treadmills or these, I don't know the name of the bikes. Like it's like a Peloton. It's like those classes they do on bikes, spin class, and they have like DJs and all this stuff, right? Definitely can't get out to one of those. Some people do them virtual. You still need solitude to do that. So again, if you are a caregiver for an elderly person, you can't participate in those. You're committing probably at least half an hour, maybe it's more. You got to do your warm up. You're getting all good. Someone calls out they had an accident. Someone could possibly fall. They choke on their own saliva. Like even this guy, he's born with some special needs. I've got to keep him in my sight all the time. So things like a squat when I play with him, I can squat. He doesn't need any more. You do want a bit, you don't need more. I have to feed him a certain way on his side. He has like a laryngomalacia. It's an unformed flap anyways. It's a lot of care. Even after he eats, I can't just go and do something. I literally need to hold him upright at an angle, or at least supervise him and make sure, because if any little wet burp comes up, anything, he could drown and choke on it. So this is the way it is, right? So you need to learn and adapt. And there's seriously people watching. Hello, everybody. Mwah. I adore you. This is crazy. So put a comment if you are a caregiver, if you're a grand family, if you are a golden-hearted auntie or uncle that have taken in your nieces and nephews, or a godchild, or if you are caregiving for a elderly parent or family member, or they call that like a sandwich generation. So there's you're caring for someone younger, you're caring for someone older. I say we are clubhouse generation. So there's us, we've got our own children, we're caring for grandchildren as if they're our own children, and we've got aging parents. Like, we talk about a lot on the plate, but you can handle it. I can handle it. Let's just keep telling ourselves that while we go crazy together, okay? Oh, yeah, life is funny. Hey, babes, life is so funny. Yeah, you're so cute. You're so cute. So anyways, back with this squatting. So I'm doing a deep squat. It's done so much for me. It's just incredible. And I do this so much often. I have to reach for things. I have to grab things. And I'm doing heels down. I can stretch it out, go up like this. And this, again, part of Baba's prison workout, right? Push-ups, things that are done in a super small space, often with babes, or just having him right to the side of me. And it's all good. It's all good. And we're going to get you super strong, right? Okay, I've got friends I'm talking to. There's actual people in the world. It's amazing. So please follow me if you are okay with this crazy rambling. I will do it once in a while. The girls are being quiet upstairs, and hey, why not? And I got to take another sip of coffee, my coffee lovers. So good. Okay, keeps me going. I wanted to mention, if she's on TikTok, YouTube, oh my gosh, super resource. It's Vanya Moves. So it's Vanja, Vanya Moves. And she's like just so strong woman. And she shares all this information freely. This is where I learned about the squatting. And there are many things I'm not able to do just yet, but she also has a podcast. I think it's called Vanya Moves Podcast. And I just wanted to discuss this one concept with you guys. And it'll strike you so true. It's if you don't think like this already, you'll be like, oh my gosh, what am I training for? Is that you are always physically training for something. even through your inactions, right? And this is all my words. I'm just paraphrasing, because when I was listening to the podcast, all this was going on, diapers, everything. So maybe I got something wrong, but I like this thought. So what it is if you are, which I was, on the couch, because you're saying, oh, well, I've got babies to look after. I've just got to sit here. They're sleeping and I've got to supervise. So I'm going to watch 3 seasons of something. And I'm not exaggerating. I could sit and watch like 8 hours of Netflix. And I would get up to go get Oreos, right? Oreos and spicy. In Canada, it's like Hawkins cheesies, like cheesy twist treats and things, and all made of high fat, high comfort stuff. And I ate in the dark too. I told myself because they're sleeping, but really because I used to have this thought that if I ate in the dark, it doesn't count. It's so counted, and it showed up everywhere, all over my body. But anyways, so if I'm going to lose my thought, remember I'm 52 menopausal. Okay. Yes. So Vanya Moves podcast. So if you can do that, you're literally training for your body to be able to sit still for a very long time, immobile, and you think, well, anybody can do that. No, not everybody can do that. To sit still like that on a couch for a long time is a skill. It's not a skill I want to have anymore, but you've trained yourself to do that, and your body will start to form ways to adapt to that. So that's the key thing, is your body will adapt. So if you're sitting forever, you're going to get like softened and padding and haunches and all these crazy things. And now let's just flip that. If you're training, which for me, because I'm prison workout, this is training for me. So I can go in a deep squat, heels down, thumbs up. I like to say heels down, thumbs up for a long time. I've never timed it because I just get lots of stuff done this way. It's probably over half an hour at a stretch, honestly. And then I will feel like, oh, I need to do this a few times before I stand up, but I'm good to go. It's awesome. And I've trained myself this way. Now, for the same person to sit and watch like a zillion hours of Netflix on the couch, sitting like a sloth creature, really, I can't do it. I would have to get up after like an episode and a half. I would have to get up and move. So now, if we pretend being sloth-like if there was some big prize for how long you could sit on the couch and watch Netflix, I fail. I can't do it. After an episode and a half, I need to get up and move because I'm a moving person. I've trained myself to move, just as I had trained myself to sit there for hours and hours and hours and only get up for Oreos and bathroom breaks. You train yourself and you adapt. So anything, if you do go watch some Vanya Moves videos and you're like, oh my gosh, is she human? Like she's just bending, twisting everything every which way. It's like you adapt. The more you do, and you don't have to overdo, you don't have to, these are movements. These are things you can do, Baba's prison workout style, in a small space, stretching your wrists. Everybody my age has had carpal tunnel, officially or unofficially, carpal tunnel syndromes. She gives exercises and stretches for your wrists. The first time you do it, you might think, this is strange. I can barely do it at all. You know what? Do it again the next day. Do it again the next day and the next day. And your body will adapt. It is amazing. If you ask nothing of your body, it will give you that. You will get what you ask for. If you ask for small little positive changes, little small movements, you will get them. And I think, my dear friends, I have no idea how TikTok Live works. I hope I can read this after, and I'm going to read all of your comments. I'm going to follow you all back if you allow it. Sometimes people have private. Yeah. But I'm going to give this guy a proper cuddle. And later today, I will film a reel. I won't go live. I'll film a reel of like my top 5 things I've done besides the squat. I'll include the squatting. So it's going to be like squatting, this ankle stretch, the wrist stretch I was talking about, and some other really simple basic moves that I use all the time. And I literally mean all the time. And it's like second nature now, and I just love it. So thank you for letting me vent, and thank you if you're a coffee lover and you had coffee with me. Let's do coffee again. This was fun, you guys. So not sure what to do now. Just press stop, I guess. We're gonna figure this out together. When I was really big, I had no idea where to start and how to figure things out. And you get there in baby steps, right? And we're gonna figure this out together. So I'm gonna give this a try. Got my little guy here, and I need to stop it now. I have no idea how to stop it, guys. Oh my gosh. What do you do? What do you do? I don't want to just close it. How do I stop it? Can anyone, now I'm close enough to read it. Does anyone know how to stop this? Someone's going to clip this. Old lady does a TikTok live and doesn't know how to stop it. Oh my gosh, my freckles. Okay, let's learn how to stop this together, guys. Oh my. What do I do? This button? Something. End live. Love you guys. Thank you for joining.